Good morning. We're to be starting off with some flashcards this morning. So I want you to try and say the sounds that you can see on the racetrack, okay, as we zoom through. So we go quite quick and practicing our sounds that we have been learning. Okay, so remember, some of them will make the same sound as others, so you have to be careful of them. Okay, so I'm going to pick the grass track because it's been nice and sunny. It's nice and sunny there. I'm going to pick yellow because it's my favourite colour, and I'm going to go for the racing stripe. Okay, so are you ready? So what is this sound? Some of them you might not be sure about, you might not be able to remember, but have a go and see which ones you can get. And we'll go back through these when you come back to school next week. Remember, nice clear sounds as well. Don't drag your sounds out. Not for this one. Nice short, sharp sounds. I think those two might be the same. Maybe. How did you get on? Or any that you weren't able to get? Maybe have a go at writing those ones down so we can practice those sounds later on. Okay. Now it's time for our English for today. What I think the lovely Beegu was saying there is good morning, year one, and welcome to today's English lesson. I'm not sure, she was speaking alien, but hopefully I think I've got that just about right. Okay, for today's activity, we're going to have a go at sequencing the story and talking about how Beegu might be feeling in each of the pictures, or each of different things throughout the book. So in your packs, you'll have a sheet of paper that has all of these different pictures on. I've cut them out ready to go. So yeah, go and find that sheet and then come back. Well, you can cut them out and then come back because we're going to need to order them. So once you've cut out all of your pictures, you can put them down on the table just like this. And I've got Beegu here and she's going to help me, hopefully. Right, and we need to try and put them in order how it happened in the story. So what happened in the story and can we put it in the right order? So you've got your books at home, so you can have a look and read through your books again to see what happens when in the story. Okay, so let's see. Should we see what happens first? So Beegu was not supposed to be here. She was lost. I think we have that photo, don't we? Yes, we do. So we know that this photo here is going to be photo number 1. And that's Beegu being lost. So that can go at one end of our paper or our table. You will have to stick these into your books at some point, because we're going to do a bit of writing with it as well. You might need to go over 2 pages. There's quite a few pictures. How many pictures have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pictures. Okay, so that's our first picture up here. So I'm going to start that there. Let's see what our second picture is, and then I'll leave you to investigate your book, see what happens next. So Beegu was not supposed to be, she was lost. So no one seemed to understand her. Do we have any of those pictures? We do. We have her talking to the rabbits. So that is our second picture, and we need to put that next to where she was lost in the spaceship. Okay, what I want you to do now is, I want you to pause the video and go away and see if you can order the rest of these pictures and put them into the right order that they occur in the story. Beegu has helped me towards my story. I wonder if you've got it in the right order. So as it is down below. So we've got first one, Beegu landing on Earth, being lost, trying to speak to some rabbits. I don't know what's going on, can't understand them. Thinking the phone is her mum ringing, being lost, trying to find someone, finding the children, getting to play with the children, but then being taken away by the teacher, saying goodbye to the children, thinking that she's heard her mother calling again, being pulled up by the spaceship, cuddling her mum and her dad, and then telling mum and dad all about her adventure or trip down on Earth. So if you've got that order, well done. If you've not got that order, that's okay. You can put them into the right order now, because I've got that there. So you might just need to pause the video, and then we're going to go on to our writing part of the lesson today. So we've got our book now, and we're going to have a go at sticking our story in, and we're going to start talking about our emotions and how Beegu might have been feeling at all of these different points in a story. And we're going to look at 4 main emotions. So we're going to look at if she was feeling excited, if she was feeling happy, if she was feeling confused, so she didn't know what was happening, or if she was feeling sad. So they're the 4 main ones we're going to be looking at. If you know some different emotions or think that Beegu might be feeling something different, that's okay. I'd love you to write them down as well, because we all have different ideas, and we all feel and have different feelings at different times. Beegu's no different. I'm sure she might be feeling different things to what we'd be feeling. So I'm going to move these over here, because these are what we're going to be we're using these to help us with our writing. And we're not going to go through them all. I'm just going to show you exactly what I want us to do. So there's our 4 emotions. We've got our pictures at the top, and we've got Beegu here to help us write. Okay, so we're going to need to get our first photo, which is Beegu when she landed and woke up on Earth. She was lost. How do you think Beegu, I'll hold this up so you can see it, this one. How do you think Beegu might be feeling right now? Do you think she was be excited, happy, confused, or sad? Or maybe one of your own emotions? What I want you to do is I'm going to stick that there, and I want you to say what Beegu might be feeling and why. So we're going to be using that word again, because. So I'll connect in words, because, and help us. And remember, it's big elephants can always understand small elephants. So we're using that in our writing as well. So Beegu might be feeling sad because she crashed her ship. Beegu might be confused because she doesn't know where she is. Okay? Beegu might be happy because she's on Earth. But do you think Beegu was feeling happy right now? I'm not sure that she was. I'm going to have a go at writing a sentence for my picture, and I'm going to remember my capital letter, I'm going to remember my finger spacing, I'm going to remember my full stop, and I'm also going to try and add some adjectives, some describing words into my writing as well. to make it extra good. Okay, so I'm going to show you mine now, and you can have a go at doing some of your own. So I have got a sentence for my first picture. I'm going to read it out to you. I want you to check if I've got a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence, full stop at the end of my sentence, whether I have used finger spaces, whether I have that connecting word because in there, and if I've used any adjectives, so describing words. Okay, so Beegu is feeling confused, so this one down here, because she has crashed on a strange planet. That's my sentence for the first picture. Have I got all of those things in there? Capital letter, full stop, finger spaces, because to connect my sentence together, and an adjective, description word. We've done lots of work on describing words. Have I got them all in there? See if you can point them out. We can talk about it on our Zoom as well. Make sure Mrs. Stillwell's sentence is a really, really good one. Okay, and then I'd like you to go on and do the rest of these pictures as well. So a sentence, already, so that one comes next, then that one, and then that one. So how might Beegu be feeling, and why? So because. So Beegu might be sad because the rabbits aren't talking to her. Beegu might be confused because she thinks her mother is calling. Okay, see if you can get all those different emotions into your writing, see how Beegu is feeling. Try and use this word here, because, to link them all together. Have fun with that, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.